Hello and welcome to All That Happened in Nigeria, where we give you a rundown of happenings that made the week in Nigeria. I am Oluwatobi Enito. Welcome. Tinubu shrugs off sleep, calls it Dobale for Democracy Day. President Tinubu has addressed the viral video of him sleeping while boarding the presidential vehicle at Eagle Square in Abuja. In a light-hearted response, Tinubu referred to the incident as a swagger and explained that as a traditional Yoruba man, he was performing a customary greeting called Dobale to mark Democracy Day. Tinubu shared this explanation during the state banquet dinner at the presidential villa in Abuja, held in celebration of this year's Democracy Day. We are grateful that the president is hale and hearty. Rep seeks six-year tenure for president rotation among zones. A faction of lawmakers in the House of Representatives is advocating for amendments to the 1999 Constitution to establish a rotational presidency among Nigeria's 6 geopolitical zones. They are also proposing a constitutional amendment to introduce a single 6-year term for the president and governors. Representing the group, Ikenga Oguchinyere, member for Idiato North and South Federal Constituency in Imo State, stated this on Monday in Abuja that the proposed changes aim to reduce government spending and wastage, improve governance efficiency, and promote national stability. What do you think about this move? Is it a step in the right direction, considering where we are as a nation? Foreign Affairs Minister writes head of service over permanent secretary's sexual assault on staff. Foreign Affairs Minister Ambassador Yusuf Tuga has formally addressed a letter to the head of civil service of the Federation concerning allegations of sexual assault by the permanent secretary, Ambassador Ibrahim Lamwa, against Mrs. Simisola Fajemirokun Ajayi. In the letter dated May 27, 2024, Ambassador Tuga expressed his compulsion to lodge an official complaint due to Ambassador Lamwa's repeated harassment of female staff within the ministry. The letter underscores the seriousness of the allegations and calls for immediate action. It is bad enough that girls and ladies have to deal with harassment on a daily basis, but a married woman, there is more to some things that meet the eyes. I won't say more than this. Electricity tariff. Power Minister, NERC, MAN disagree over benefits of electricity hike. A significant disagreement has emerged regarding the benefit of increasing electricity tariffs among the Manufacturers Association of Nigeria. The Vice Chairman of the National Energy Regulatory Commission, NERC, Sanusi Garuba, and the Minister of Power, Adebayo Adelabu, during an extraordinary hearing convened by the joint committees of the House of Representatives on Power, Commerce, National Planning and Delegated Legislation, differing views were expressed on the impact of the tariff hike on the economy and consumers. In the course of my interaction with some people within the week, they lamented that they had no power supply in days. Minister of Power, Nigerians are suffering. Please do something. Appeal Court throws out Yahaya Bello's suit against EFCC boss. The Court of Appeal in Abuja on Thursday set aside the contempt proceedings instituted by the immediate past governor of Kogi State, Yahaya Bello, against the chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, Olanipekun Olukoyede. In a unanimous judgment, the 3-man panel of justices, Justice A.M. Tauba, Justice D.Z. Senchi, and Justice Joseph Oyiwole, set aside the proceedings. I won't say anything about this. Moving on, I do not have control over security in my state, Governor Lawal. Zamfara State Governor Dauda Lawal has lamented the persistent bandit activities plaguing the northwestern states, attributing the crisis to political interference. Speaking during the town hall event on Channels Television to mark Nigeria's 25th Democracy Day in Abuja on Wednesday, Governor Lawal expressed frustration over the security situation, emphasizing that precious human lives are being jeopardized. While the military has responded to Governor Lawal's accusation, the Defense Headquarters DHQ has assured Governor Dauda Lawal of Zamfara State of the military's continued cooperation in tackling insecurity. We hope that things are resolved. Federal government warns of mass sacking as labor disowns agreement. The federal government of Nigeria on Wednesday warned organized labor to consider the broader economic implications of its push for an unrealistic agenda, the higher national minimum wage. Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, suggested that the 250,000 naira minimum wage demanded by Labour could undermine the economy, lead to mass retrenchment of workers, and jeopardize the welfare of Nigerians. If the federal government makes do with this threat, this may cause more harm than good in the long run. I think Labour and federal government should find a common ground to this issue. Pardon imprisoned NSAS protesters, Shehu Sani tells Tinubu. Former Senator Shehu Sani has called on President Bola Tinubu to pardon the NSAS protesters who are still in detention. Speaking at a dinner marking the 2024 Democracy Day on Wednesday, Sani urged that Nigerian youth who protested against SARS deserve leniency, drawing a parallel to Tinubu's own history of advocating for the return of civilian rule in the country. This, I must say, is a bold move from Senator Shehu Sani. Now on to our next story. Eid al-Kabir. Federal government declares Monday, Tuesday public holidays. The federal government has declared Monday, June 17 and Tuesday, June 18, 2024 as public holidays to mark this year's Eid al-Kabir festival. In a statement on Friday signed by the Ministry of Interior's Permanent Secretary, Dr. Aisha Indayuku, quoted the Minister Olubunmi Tunji-Ojo as congratulating all Muslim Ummah both at home and in the diaspora on the occasion. Happy Salat to our Muslim brothers and sisters. And those are all that happened in Nigeria. I remain your host, Oluwatobi Enito. See you next time.